changes up, all these, I like how they bring in the new schools, and I really loved how they showed those different cultures on the screen, and so many hormones on that set, on that film. The thing is also, when I joined the film, this was the 5th movie, and I really had this sense of, there's been a lot of drama going on here, and I think you can see that in the film, that there was hormones flying about. Yeah. So I liked that. I felt it was just so different and fun.
So which was your favorite to make?
Probably the 6th one, Half-Blood Prince, because I was more relaxed then. I wasn't terrified that I was going to get fired or found out for being a creepy fan, which it was. And so I enjoyed it more. And it also was the sense of it would go on forever. Whereas on the 7th one, people kept asking, what are you going to do when it ends? And it was like, let's not talk about that. So there was a sense of sadness, I suppose. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Eric. I was wondering what were some of your favorite lines to do in movies?
Oh.
Or do you have a favorite one you like doing?
Let me see. Favorite lines. I should really rewatch them. Let me see. Well, I like some of the more thoughtful stuff. Like the first line, I think of Deathly Hallows Part 2. Muggles think these are charms, they keep bad luck away or something. So I like when she's more introspective. There is also the classic, you're just as sane as I am. I love that. Yeah.
My favorites.
Okay, you wanted me to say that, didn't you? Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, I like that because it shows just her. She's trying to relate to Harry, but she's not doing a very good job of it. She's just making him more uncomfortable. Yeah, I quite like that she's oblivious to that effect. So that's a good one. Yeah.
I think that's a lot of something that a lot of people can kind of connect to as well. Trying to connect to another person and not really getting all the way there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
So, in the fandom, there's been a lot of talking about how maybe Luna and Ginny would have ended up together. What do you think about that? Do you think it's... Because, we can't see inside the character's mind because there's no actual canon affection between them, but since you're playing the character, in a sort of way, you've been in her mind.
I love that. That's a great show. Sometimes I see the fan art and I'm like, oh, that would have been fun to do. Yeah, I love that. They're very different. I think they complement each other nicely. Yeah, Ginny's hot, isn't she? She's a cool girl. Yeah. I suppose I am a bit more the canon, the stuff. When J.K. said about Newt Scamander's, grandson, Rolf, him and Luna, I really saw that because the whole connection with animals, that they would be, I think Luna has that affinity with animals, that they're odd, that they don't know how to express themselves, they don't connect with humans, and I can totally see her with somebody who's so curious about the natural world. So I'm quite attached to that, but yeah, maybe as a teen romance, definitely. How do you feel about that? Is that your ship?
Not personally, but there's a lot of stuff going on about that. I was just interested in your thoughts about it.
Yeah, I do. I think they would complement each other, and I like that. Ginny was always such a fierce protector of her. And yeah, maybe Luna needed that kind of energy. Yeah, what's your ship? Love all this juicy stuff.
I personally, when it comes to Harry Potter ships, I really like Sirius Black and Remus Lupin.
Yes. Love it. Let's leave it there. Thank you.
We obviously had a small moment going on for Luna and Ginny. Do you want to make the sound that you obviously are holding in right now? Yeah. There was a lot of energy coming in that direction when Luna and Ginny was mentioned. Sorry.
Hello? Hello. I'm a little nervous, sorry. What was your first feeling when you were on the set of Harry Potter for the first time?
That's hard to sum up. There were a lot of feelings going on. Dizzy, you know, where do I look? Who do I pay attention to? I felt a bit offended by how people were so casual. You know, like people were like, what time is lunch? And oh, this is a long day. And I was like, how dare you? You know, this is sacred work we're doing. This is like, you know, for some people it was just a job. And for me it was like, we are creating magic here, you know. I was very nervous, I was very uptight because I kept thinking, oh my god, this is going on camera forever, and this is, I was a bit perfectionist about, we have to nail every take. And that's not the right way to look at acting or creativity. You should be looking for playfulness, experimentation, what can we find, rather than how to get it perfect. So it took me a long time to relax, and I think David Yates, the director, was notorious for doing take after take after take. And still I would be like, are you sure we shouldn't do 10 more? You know, it was nerve-wracking. But yeah, it was nice. We started with the group scenes, so that like it wasn't like the camera was just on me the whole time. So I got to get into it and get to know people. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello. I'm nervous.
It's okay.
How do you get the role as Luna in Harry Potter?
Yeah, so I went to an open audition. I read about it on MobileNet, and it was in London. I was living in Ireland, so I just convinced my parents, well, my dad, to fly me over to London. The audition, the first one was just, first we had to just say our name, and they picked out people who were kind of the right height or the look that they were going for. So that was just about luck. And then I had to read the scene in the Forbidden Forest with the Thestrals. And yeah, then they called me back a week later for a screen test with Daniel Radcliffe. So it all happened very quickly. And that was it. Then I got the part 3 days later. Craziness. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Louie. What is your favorite character in Harry Potter except the one that you were playing?
Yeah, I did play my favorite one, so that's good. Probably Dumbledore. Yeah, I love him. I'm so fascinated by him. His, you know, he has that lovely blend of being so wise and so full of incredible knowledge, but he also has a whimsical side. He's playful and curious, and I love those kind of people who can find the funny, amusing details in every moment. And he's a complex character, as we found from, you know, the Fantastic Beasts film. So Dumbledore, yeah. Thank you.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
Good, happy.
Doing good. So I didn't know you were into aerial training. I'm a dancer and I do a bit of pole dance, so that's fun to hear.
Hang on, I'm finding it hard to hear. What'd you say?
Okay, better?
I think so.
Yeah, closer to the mic then. Okay, so I didn't know you were into aerial training, which I find fun because I'm a dancer. So I was just wondering if you have a favorite trick on the hoop.
On the hoop? Oh, are you an aerialist too? Is this your student?
No.
Just, it's a big thinker. Cool. I love spinning when it goes really fast. And what would be my favorite trick? I don't know. All the stuff on the strap. Yeah. What's yours?
Well, so I do more like pole dance stuff. We have a trick called butterfly.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's my favorite.
Love it. Thank you.
Aerial and pole dance in Stockholm is actually huge, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, there's like 6 or 7 studios
Yeah.
that all teach it with lots of students. Almost everyone today know what it is.
Amazing.
So that's really cool.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm a bit stressed. Someone just took my questions. I have to think of one spot. But
Okay. By the way, can I ask about your hat? It's so cool. Look, it's a mushroom. Where did you get this hat?
I made it myself.
Oh my god, it's so good. How long did it take you? Your life.
Too much.
Yeah, it looks like an intense hat. I love it.
Okay, but how different are you from Luna Lovegood? Are you really similar in your personalities, or how is that?
So I really relate to her as in same sort of interests. I'm very curious about the world. I'm quite open-minded. I'm artistic, and yeah, I love her outlook on life. I love that she appreciates, you know, the differences, the unusual things about life, and I think I look for those too. But her state of like total self-acceptance, that's a struggle, and I wouldn't naturally be as inclined towards positivity as her. So I have to train myself to think positive. But I kind of see her as like a guiding influence, you know, that I connect to her and I want to be more like that. But yeah, I would struggle with more negative thoughts, and it's something I have to work on always. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Elsa, and I'm really into your book. I have not read it yet, but I'm really interested in reading it. And my question is, how did you decide to make a book?
My book.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for that question. Thanks, Elsa. I've been meaning to write it for years. I've known for years I really need to talk about this because I've talked a lot, you know, publicly about mental health, and my story particularly